Hey guys, I'm Danks564 and this is continuation for Let's Play of Sims 2 Hard Life, and well, we finished that convoy mission for Ramon Lazaro Marquez Comandante, and we might as well take the next mission. I think that'll be fine. Or we can just go back to base and heal ourselves up a bit, but I think this mission that he'll give us will not involve combat, so we'll just take it, I'm thinking. So what's my mission? If you want me to take orders from Tanya, you gotta do one more thing for me. I'm glad we're getting closer to fighting Sosa openly. We're all going to get rich. You too, of course. What we need to do for now is chip away at Sosa's supporters at home. I mean propaganda. With let's. We're gonna find a way to get a lot of stuff printed. Distribution I can take care of easily, but printing large quantities of stuff at decent quality is tough. Here's the options. There's a publishing house in Sargada. Try to talk to the manager there and see if you can sway him to our cause. If you've got friends in the capital, talk to them. Alternatively, you can look for a portable printing press. I believe that Interior Ministry operating one somewhere, but where exactly I have no idea. Or you can talk to the boys in Calcantinos and see if they have one for sale. Okay. In other words, get it done. I don't care how. What I want is the results. If you incur any expenses, that's not my problem. I'm warning you now. I will pay you 16k Eldo regardless of your expenses. Don't come here with your receipts. I'll throw you out. I'm not running a charity here. Oh, and something else, don't go out with your guns blazing. I don't want Sosa spies to follow you right back here. Why do you care? Like, you just disabled his convoy carrying crap ton of people. And we have only 24 hours to do that. 24 days. Well, that's more than enough. That's like way more than enough. Okay, I'll get it done. So, if we go to Sargada then, let's talk to the manager there. By the way, I think we're using our med kits right now, because for healing Lambert and Sam. And then don't think I wanted. Just in case if we're using them, let's put the med bag here. Because I'm not expecting any fighting right now. Might as well. Off we go to Sagrada. And Sam, first of all, Sam, go here. We'll need to talk to the guy here, and then we'll need to buy night vision goggles for Jeremy. So yeah. Okay, and I think, yeah, we'll first try to talk to the chief of the printing operations here. What's it called? Printing press, newspaper head, editor, or whatever, whoever he is. What's his name? Here, I believe it's. Oh no, it's not in Riga. It's in publishing house. This Murano guy. But first, Sam, why don't you get over here, and Caesar, why don't you talk to Murano or whatever, Muaro. Go here. Okay. Let's speed up time. And Caesar. Are you the owner of the local publishing house? Yes, I'm president and CEO of Sargada Joy. Of course, we are fully state-run. We don't do business with private citizens without approval. Why did you want to see me? The thing is, I need to have a lot of one-sheet printed one sheets printed without the authority known. Leaflets, to be exact. Leaflets? Are you serious? Listen, Camacho, you look like a smart guy. I want to print some leaflets that will educate people on things that our authorities don't want them to know. Authorities won't be happy if all no one must know about this except you and me. Do you work for Calderon Cartel or Tanya Gang? You know, I will have to report you to the authorities either way. I'm sorry. I can't let you do that. Oh, really? Yes, really. See this gun right here? Ah, yes. Why didn't you say so in the first place? There's no need for violence. I won't tell anyone. Of course I won't. How silly of me. Come back tomorrow and I'll arrange it. I think that's the setup. I believe there's another way to do it. I might have screwed it up a bit, but we'll see. I need to talk to the guy here and we'll figure it out. Because he definitely has a wife. There she is. Come on, move. Thank you. So, Servulo, I need your help. Ramon Lazaro Marquez from Alvega needs to get a lot of stuff printed. He tells me that there is a publishing house here in Sargata and that I should speak with the manager. He also tells me that the Interior Ministry has a portable printing press. What's your thinking on the subject? Yes, I've heard Tanya wants to bring Ramon under her wing. Best of luck to her. Local publishing tycoon is a guy named Camacho Moro. If you've got the cash, you can convince him pretty easily. No idea how much he'll want, though. There's also another solution. He's got a wife, a very pretty lady. He's crazy about her. If you get her to come visit us here in my house for a while, Camacho will do anything you ask. If you can arrange that, do. Can't help you myself, though. No clue about any portable printing press or anything like that. Thanks, I'll consider it. Yeah, actually we'll be able to do that. And we'll do that exactly that. So, Lucia, hey there. Isn't there a little too many policemen near this? What is it? Is it church? Yeah. Excuse me, are you the beautiful wife of you're the beautiful wife of the esteemed publishing tycoon Senor Camacho Moro? Yes, I'm his wife. What do you want? Oh, I'm afraid I have some bad news. Holy blessed Virgin, what happened? Is something wrong with Camacho? I'm sorry, Senora, your husband has been in a terrible accident. He may not survive. He wants to see you right away, while he's still conscious. Come on, we're wasting time. Oh God, take me to him. I'm not sure if we need to bring Sam in, but Sam needs to go there anyway. Because she needs to talk to the shopkeeper. Okay, and I believe Lucia will, what? Here's Moira's better half. I'm counting on you, Servulo. Very well, I'll take care of Senora Moiro. You go talk to her hubby. I'm sure he'll bend over backwards to please you now. Yep, I'll do that. Caesar, talk to the publishing head, house chief, CEO, president, and whatever. Hey, Camacho, you know your wife, Lucia? No, he doesn't know his wife, Lucia. Of course not. How could he know his wife, Lucia? She's going to stay with the revolutionaries for a while. She's really dying for you to cooperate with us. Oh God, Lucia, no. Don't you dare. Oh, please. Don't hurt her. I'll do anything. Just please give her back. Look, I'll get down on my knees. Please let her go. She didn't do anything. Get up, you're this disgusting worm. Your wife will be returned to you when I feel like it. For now, you can print some leaflets for my friend Ramon. Of course, I'll get it done as soon as I can. What do you want me to do? Just please promise you won't harm my wife. Relax, as long as you cooperate, she remains alive. I'll contact you with the details. Have a good night. So apparently yep, he agreed to cooperate. And we can actually report back to Ramon. And first of all, let's buy night vision goggles for Jeremy here. Also, I was thinking to buy myself some new uniform. Because I am getting tired of ghillie suits. Let me see what you got. Well, yeah, apparently I want to buy only that stuff. Okay. And maybe this stuff. Okay, good enough. Off we go. I think we can go to Olvega. Reports about completion, buy some porn, sell it in Sargata. Even though we're good on money. What we're gonna spend it on? PTR? Who cares about it, really? We have a freaking armored car. Okay, first of all, let's report back to Ramon. Here, actually, we might want to go. We have lots of stuff to sell to the rebels. I was thinking we might buy some alcohol here to sell to the rebels, but we have more than enough stuff to sell to the rebels. We have like those 3 secret documents. So, the publishing house owner of Sargata agreed to cooperate with the revolutionaries. Mission accomplished. No shots fired. Great, wonderful. I knew you could do it. I hope Camacho didn't charge you too much. Well, actually, I don't care. We talked about it, didn't we? I'm glad you got it done, and now I'm ready to listen to what Tanya has to say. I'm hers as long as she doesn't suggest something that hurts my bottom line. Here's your reward. Now go back to your lovely mistress and tell her that Ramon Laszlo Marquez is ready to cooperate. Thanks for your help, killer. See you around. Okay. Let's go back to the bar. By the way, can I like now buy stuff from here? Because I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think we'll be able to talk to him only when we like choose the sides between rebels and revolution and government. Let me see what you got. Yeah, that porn. We'll buy that. Oh, and all these guns. We totally need to sell that. How much money? You have plenty of money. And yeah, we don't need that vodka. Okay, ammo as well, I guess. Maybe you will leave 1 box of magazines. Yeah, 1 box. Yeah, 1 box of ammo for the machine gun. Do you want to use it though? No, not really. And I'm pretty sure this is pretty crappy ammo. Yeah, that's the same one that's in here. So yeah, we'll just sell it. And I think we can safely sell all that. Might sell some gold. Because we have plenty. And he buys it for a good amount of money. I believe this maximum price of this is like 8k for five of them. So I'm pretty sure we can safely sell that. Okay, good enough. Let's talk to the other guy on top. Right. Trade. We need a discount. Show me what you have. MG3. Mm. And it's like the drum here is only I think for 50 rounds, so I don't think we need that. By the way, do you have 9mm rounds that are hollow point? No. Because I want some, or like something that's really does not do a lot of damage. Okay, let's sell him some stuff then. Oh. Yeah, I messed up there. We can sell this guy quite a lot gold for quite a lot of money. The other one was much less than this. Okay. Something like this. Good enough. And do we want to buy anything from you? I don't think so. No, we don't. Okay. Yep. Now let's leave. Let's go to Sargata. Let's sell some porn, and then I think we're gonna do some that mission about what that policeman told us to do in Sargata, because that's a fun mission. Sam go here, and then Lambert go here. Well, we'll at least start it because it involves traveling a lot, and I think we can actually do it. It's not like very time sensitive, so we'll just take it. We'll do the part in Sargata, and then we'll probably take some missions in the base at the base and continue with them. Also, we might want to talk to Rebenga. Oh, and we need to report to Tanya and her Murray Band about the completion of the mission as well. I probably should have speeded up a bit, but oh well. Let me see what you got. Where is porn? Yep, there it is. Okay. Anything else we want to sell them? No, not really. Let's leave. Oh no, we don't want to leave. We want to speak to the police chief. Like, look at this place. There's like 3 people on every corner. I believe that's due to, like, spoiler alert. Later on, we're gonna have to fight in this town, and like most of them will turn on us. I think that's why there's so many of them here. Yeah, like everywhere where there like should be a cop, there's like 2 of them or 3 of them or something. So, Colonel, a good day, Senor Carvini. Maybe you have a job for me. Yes, I've been informed already. We're in dire situation. If city got attacked by guerrillas, I'd be less worried. It seems we in Sargata have a serial killer on our hands. We have brutal murders of citizens stretching for weeks now. We've never faced anything like that in our department. Be it street burglar, bandit, or even guerrilla agent, we would catch him in no time. But this murder practically leaves no traces behind. The situation is already starting to get out of control. Rumors are spreading in the city about Chupacabra and other demons. Thank God none of the tourists got hurt so far, but if that happens, our heads will roll. With all with all that considered, we haven't had a single clue until recently. Literally yesterday, beside another body, we came up with two live witnesses, which elevates our chances of catching the scum to previously unseen height. We're lacking experienced detectives, and the case needs to be investigated now, while the evidence is still hot. Lim would not recommend someone whose abilities he doesn't trust. Therefore, I ask you to take on the case. It's pretty close to headhunt you usually do, isn't it? I will personally oversee the investigation process, so you can count on me and my help. In case of successful outcome, Sargado Police Department is ready to pay you 2k Eldo or more, depending on the results. What do you say? Yeah, sure. I always wanted to try to roll over detective. Okay, what's my first order of business? As I said, we have two witnesses. Names are Ramon Hercent Marcelo and Marcelo Carmona, I guess. There are two. They need to be questioned. Dr. Raul Chavez, our doctor, should have prepared an autopsy report by now. Find him in the hospital. Oh, and I recommend you to visit the crime scene. Scan for evidence. It's here. Shows me on the map somewhere. There should be a detective from DEA on site. He has about zero experience working such cases, but he'll all we have at the moment. Overall, you're our last hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, the murder is here, and this is detective, and we need to talk to Marcelo Carmona and I believe the mayor, right? Yeah, I think this one is the mayor. And we need to talk to the person in the hospital about the autopsy. Well, first of all, let's go visit the crime scene. Why don't Sam do it? Like, she's our main character, so she should be investigating. So, are you the policeman? Go, don't stand still, this is a crime scene. No crowd up here? Okay. So... yeah, we just talked to you. What the hell? Or did he give Lambert something to Lambert or something? What the hell? Dude, I'm here to investigate. Or... no, he didn't drop anything. There's something in the dirt. There's a medallion. A golden pendant on a chain. The inscription says to Daniel on his birthday from Mom. Okay, interesting. So now let's go talk to the doctor in the hospital, I guess. I need a doctor. Huh, no. Who do we need to talk to about the autopsy? I'm pretty sure it was him, though. Wait a second. Yeah, we need a police ID. Where's the police ID? He didn't give it to Lambert. He didn't drop it. Is it bugged? Or do we need just to take any police ID? Because we have plenty of them in the trunk. Maybe it's that one? No, it's recovered. Here, I know. It says police officer ID. Guess that's that. I'm here, yeah, I'm here for the autopsy report. Ah, Mercenario, a moment. Do you react to anesthesia? Duplication. Nurse, get the operating room ready. No, that's not what I'm here for, doctor. Luckily, medical help isn't needed. I'm here for the autopsy on the serial killer victim. Oh, beg your pardon. I should take more breaks. I get used to the fact that people in the military uniforms only show up here when they need to be patched up. Alright, let's see. The autopsy must be somewhere here. There it is. You know, every time I do an autopsy on one of his victims, I can't feel but being amazed and jealous of his work. I'm a surgeon, but compared to him, I'm a brute in turn. That guy managed to cut 3 arteries coming from aorta with 3 precise cuts. If that doesn't tell you much, then imagine you blindfold me, give me a gun, and let me into the bar where I take 3 shots and hit 3 bottlenecks in a row. And this is not the first victim. All previous victims were murdered in the same way. If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I would say it's impossible. Amazing. It's worth mentioning that the cuts are inflicted by the same rather crude instrument, definitely not something we use in surgery. Finally, during last autopsy, I've located one interesting find in the wound of the victim, something that looks like a glass piece. I have no idea how something like that would get there. Very strange. Glass piece? What can that mean? The piece goes to the report, and you're free to investigate it further yourself. What else? Well, that's about it, literally. The boring prose of life and death as falls due to damage to the arteries and the critically lowered blood pressure. Victim almost instantly lost consciousness. After 5 minutes, due to lack of oxygen, victim sustained irreversible loss of brain functions. Estimated time of death 23:45, night before yesterday, so almost 24 hours ago. All that comes in the report with a load of formalities and stamps. Now please excuse me, I have to check up on my patients. Good luck with your investigation. Muchas gracias, and best of luck to you, Doc. Okay, now let's go talk to our shopkeeper, because he's one of the witnesses. So... friend, I'm here to hear your testimony about... Hell no, you work for the cops? No, easy, it's not about your business. I hope you'll just tell me about the recent attacks on you. What kind of life is this? Can't trust no one. I can't work like this, I tell you. About the attack? So, I'm back on my flat. I'm going back to my flat, and after one successful transaction, comprende, see? You don't want to run into patrol with such a dough on the pocket, so I was taking dangerous detours via alleys and small streets. So there I am, walking quietly, not making any trouble, checking corners until I hear something behind me, footsteps. And you know, loud, like a herd of cows was chasing on me. That's it, I think. Someone ratted me out and the coppers are onto me. I turn around and see some bum walking towards me, looking all confident and blabbering some shit. And the punk has a shiv in his hand. I even froze up for a second. And I stand there, he keeps closing in, babbling about high honor or something like that. He was already going for a swing when I finally got a hold of myself. I took my trusted Colt Python and blessed his ass. The fucker even flew backwards in the near garbage pile. I didn't stop to look where I got him, and made a run for it instead. I ran right into the cops' hands. I'm not an idiot. I told them everything like it was. Even shelled out a couple of hundreds of my hard-earned elder for understanding. Man got his kids to feed. Man, I got kids to feed. Then the cops took me back to the alley where it happened, like my story wasn't enough, and I had to point my finger at the exact place. But by the time Maderos got there, it was too late. The place was empty. Later I found out someone got killed that same night. Did you remember the face of the bomb? Will you recognize him? What face? At the moment I wouldn't recognize my own damn face. All I remember that the guy was young and thin, more like a skinny, and he had scary screwed up eyes like on a junkie. He looked at me like a psycho with a senseless stare, and the rest looked like of typical bum. I don't remember anything special beside that. Alright, thank you for your cooperation. So, let's go talk to the mayor. Because I'm pretty sure that's the last witness. Hey there, Mayor. Senor Mayor, I want to talk to you to ask you a couple of questions about the recent events. No interviews, no comments, no comments. I'm afraid you mistook me for someone else. I'm not a journalist. I'm authorized by Squirrel Police Department to conduct an investigation on the murder, which you were a witness of. I need your testimony for the case. Oh, a terrible event. What do we pay these loafers from the police for? Honest citizens can't even take a hike through the main street of the capital. Disgrace. What does... Okay. Don't frown. I got it. So, the testimony, yes. That late night I was coming home, coming back home in the company of my co-worker, Senorita Angeli. I was planning to show her, let's say, my collection of stamps. You know, youth today, it's so passionate, and not that that's any of any importance to the case. So there was a man walking down the street ahead of us. He was pretty far out. I think I didn't pay much attention to him, as you might understand. Except, yes, I can say with the most confidence that when he turned on the alleyway between the houses, we were the only ones left on the main street. As we were passing that alley, Senorita Angeli... See, here Senorita is written with N, not C. Angeli turned her head and suddenly started screaming. I glanced over and saw someone sitting on the body of the same man we saw, stabbing the poor soul. At least I think that was the same man. It was hard to see. As the killer heard Senorita scream, he got up and made a run for it. I could not pursue him because I had provide protection for my companion. Yeah, sure. Poor girl fainted and I could not leave her alone. Soon the patrol showed up and alarmed by the screams. But of course this incompetence could not do anything. All they came up with was the report that the murder on the radio. Then I requested another patrol to escort me home. Yeah, not much. I mean to say, your story is no doubt interesting. I think it will be of value to investigation. Senor Mayor, how sure you are that the man who turned in the alleyway and the man who fell the victim to the attacker is the same man? Can you describe the attacker? I doubt I can describe you the attacker. It was very dark in there and I could barely see the silhouette. I'm pretty sure that the man we saw was the victim. Pretty sure. And it could have been me in his place, or Senorita Angeli. You know, that's all I can tell you. I've already spent more time than I could explaining this. Thank you. So, let's see what we have. Well, apparently we can report to Corverini already. It didn't, tell us anything. I guess Corverini will tell us what to do next. Do the summary for us. And come on, Corverini. So I got the testimony from both witnesses. Frankly speaking, They are not very useless. Marcelo Carmona was pretty shaken up by the attack, it seems. The only sure fact is that he shot the maniac with 37 caliber revolver. Mayor did not tell anything of importance aside from the fact that we have a medallion on the crime scene. Here's the doctor's autopsy. Actually, can we like visit the hospital, or do we visit the hospital after we report to Corvini? Because I'm pretty sure like the guy shot the guy, and I'm pretty sure we can visit the hospital, and we need to do it at some point. I just don't remember if we need to do it right now or after we report to Corvini. Yeah, I think it's after we report to Corvini. So okay, let's go report to Corvini. I think Corvini will send us to the hospital to ask about people with gunshot wounds. And in Dr. O's own words, the most spectacular use of cold weapon he has ever seen. Take a look here. This was found in one of the victims. Looks like a glass. There's evidence. Let me see. Maybe we can find the fingerprint on it. Nothing, caramba. How did you look at it and decide there's no fingerprint on there? I don't have a slightest clue where one can get this thing from. There is nothing new in the report beside the damn glass, and idiot witnesses are completely useless. Even though we know approximate description of the suspect, it's worth nothing. Hold on, I can see snakes on the medallion. I think I know someone who might tell me more about this thing. Oh right, we reported to him about the medallion as well. Really? One way or another, if you put it together and identify possible suspect, I'll raise the stakes to 4,000 Teldo. Okay. Well, we can go to Puerto Viejo and talk to what's his name there about the snake medallion. And I guess we'll get to the hospital later on when we know who the victim is. I'm pretty sure we'll need to visit the hospital about the gunshot wound. Yeah, let's talk to Mateo. Yeah, let's talk to him through the wall, that's fine. Signor Marty, I found this old medallion with snakes. Can you tell me more about it? You have a medallion with my lovely snakes? Let me see. You are calling this snakes? Don't you see that this is an image of Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, one of the most known deities of Mesoamerican culture? Ah, youth people don't take any interest in history anymore. You'd rather run and gun now. It was honorable to know the history of predecessor in my time. Hey, Professor, hold on. Let's stay on the subject, please. I am more interested in where one could get a trinket like that. Wait, this trinket probably in America even before the Spanish arrival, and yet it's in surprisingly good condition. It should be me who asking you how such an antique item got into your hands. Even our museum doesn't have such an exhibit, and I don't recall seeing anything similar in the museum catalogs of the nearby countries. Fine, I'll start from the beginning. Currently, I'm conducting a completely official police investigation of the whole series of killings committed in Sargada. Have you not heard of the mystical Chupacabra terrorizing the city? Of course, that's only a rumor. We have an approximate description of the suspect at the moment. This medallion is the evidence left on the crime scene. That's all I can share without endangering the investigation. Is it possible that if we learned more about the medallion origin, we'd be able to dig deeper? I mean, it is possible, yes. Not is it. Did you say dig? Huh. It might be closer to than you think. This can actually be an archaeological find here. After that one, can even consider rumors about spirits and of Indians taking revenge on citizens of Sargada for building houses on their graves, but that of course is anti-scientific nonsense. James Borowski, my fellow archaeologist, is in charge of the excavation site happening here, and now in Alligator. Long ago I met him. I was studying my beloved Vipera Matis in the jungle, and Senor Borowski was conducting an excavation of some pyramid nearby. I think you should ask him about it. He most certainly can shine some light on the story of the medallion. Senor Mati, this is a surprisingly good idea you came up with, despite your hobby. Like, how does this sentence make sense? It is surprisingly good idea despite your hobby? Like, his hobby is snakes. What does it have to do with anything? Do you know where this archaeologist set up camp? Oh yeah, absolutely. It was said that on the radio that the time that Professor Borowski got a personal permit from General Sosa himself to conduct an excavation on the temple beside the penitentiary in El Vertrigo. I'm sure he is actively taking advantage of that permit now. Thank you, Professor. I will surely make note about your investigation, your invaluable help in the case in my report. Farewell. Okay, I guess I'll make a cut here, and we'll continue in the next episode. Where we're gonna find this Chupacabra. Yeah, Twilights of Sargada. The quest name is. So next up, we're gonna need to go to El Vertrigo and talk to the archaeologist there. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and goodbye.